All right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Stormer Show coming to you live yet again. You can only see me for a brief moment before my camera gave out. Okay, I'm trying to get it to cooperate. Come on, you're fine. This doesn't want to stay on. And this laptop, for as long as I can remember, has had that issue. I guess I will get. I guess I will just dive into gameplay then. I honestly don't even really know what a webcam would do to improve my show or size of the audience. I'm a good-looking guy, but the thing is, I'm not vain. Like, I do have a high opinion of myself, but it's not to the point of vanity. I'm thinking about buying 3 games: Code Vein, Magnolia. Which one of the Ender Lily games? And another Crab's Treasure. I also added Forbidden West. This is Zero Dawn. I've added Forbidden West to my wish list because, I mean, I had a really good time with this game. I'll just be blunt. Like, there is no shortage of content in this game. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough.
Always so pale. A few minutes at the forge, the heat'll put some color in your cheeks.
I don't need a forge for that. Rushing into the wilds should do it.
What's lit your fire this time?
I can handle it.
No doubt you can, but if it involves Free Heap, I need to hear about it.
You sent 2 hunters after a herd. They've gone missing.
Well, they couldn't have. Caleb could find a needle in a slag heap. Unless he didn't go. Careless, two-fisted smelter. What'd he do?
Traded places with Jagrees.
By fire and spit!
Why did you need behemoth cables from that herd?
Those cables make the best fuses for our cannons. Even so, they wear out fast and we always need more. Our guns keep us strong and free. Without them, we're easy scrap for bandits and machines.
You could trade for them.
Some supplies we need to get on our own, or we're dependent on others. That's a burden we won't bear.
But you asked me for help.
Some burdens are welcome.
Why did you need behemoth?
Those cables are...
You could trade some, but you asked me.
Hit the wrong option.
What are you gonna do about this trade?
Waste of Caleb's time and mine. Jagrees and Baladia didn't need his push. They're bound together. Just like in the forge. You let the weight of the hammer do the work, not the arm. Never figured Caleb for a tender sort.
You're not angry?
Oh, I'll make him sweat it. But one thing I've learned, some things will happen no matter what you do.
I'm gonna have to be right back, guys. I have to use the bathroom. Stand by. I'll let you look longingly into Aloy's eyes. Be right back. Yeah, I'm back, guys. I had a situation in the bathroom, so that's the reason why I was gone for so long.
Why the urgency with this herd?
Once that herd hits the cauldron, it'll be out of our reach, and another won't come for a long while. We need those cables, and we've got to take them now. If you find those two, send them back in one piece. If you bring me behemoth cables while you're at it, I'd be beholden to you.
Careful. It could become a habit.
Toilet augers, guys. Toilet augers. That's how I just unclogged a toilet without calling a plumber. And they actually do work. I found out about them when I lived in Colorado, when I've been living in Colorado. I had a toilet that would just get clogged so easily. I had a private bathroom, and it kept getting clogged over and over again. And we kept calling a Roto-Rooter. Basically, they told me it was the pipes.
Try as I might, I can't see Jorgriz and Balaja.
I haven't found them.
I'll keep an eye out for your friends.
Yeah, and I'll keep an eye out for their return.
The house had faulty pipes. And I'm telling you, if you are someone that has a toilet that repeatedly gets clogged, right? Especially if it's a shared bathroom, I strongly recommend and encourage you to get an auger. And believe you me, the first couple times it unclogs the toilet, it's going to pay for itself. Because there are times, too, that a plunger simply will not do. Okay, but anyway, guys, I've also got the reading series planned for today, the Success Principles Chapter 1. So please stay tuned for that. I'm still not sure if I'm going to play basketball today. I'm waiting for the wind to die down. It's like, it got so windy out of nowhere. Okay, alright. Well, find the hunters. That's the current quest I'm on. What quest is it for? 2 hunters from the Free Heap have gone astray tracking a behemoth convoy. Aloy is asked to find the hunters and their prey. Because the problem is, guys, of course, one person can clog the toilet and then it screws everything up for everybody. Because then when I have to use it, it doesn't go down. Hawks. Can I just ditch them, please? Or better yet, try to make a play here. Cold is wafting. I'm gonna convert this guy to my side. If I could just get 2 of these to fight the stupid Glint Hawks. I think this guy's gonna get overwhelmed with the ground mouse. Try to. Oh, can I not? Where it's gone pretty far. I'm just gonna run. That was close. Yeah, I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, I need to heal now. Handy dandy full heal. I'm just gonna run. I don't feel like fighting. I was going for a double override play, obviously, but for some reason it considered me in combat. I guess they were able to see me in the grass.
I thought they'd go on forever.
Yeah, because of my skills, I think I can just simply summon back another mount. You know, that one died. There's just something, right? There's something that is so relieving when you do something that works. They're the hunters. You tell somebody something and then it comes true. And then you're like, aha, see, I told you.
Had us wandering for hours.
That's what I'm looking for.
Someone's coming.
Are you Jagrees and Baladia? Caliph sent me to look for you.
He did? Now Petra must know we lost the herd.
No, I lost it.
I don't care who lost it. Just, why don't I track it down for you?
I couldn't let you do that. It was my responsibility, not yours or his.
We saw 3 behemoths and some shell walkers in the herd. It won't be easy alone.
So you guys, like, you can get 1 game for $60, or you can buy 3 games for $60. Which one do you think I'm going to do? Yeah, exactly, the second one. All day, every day, and twice on Sunday. Maybe not twice, because I'm not trying to spend that kind of cash, but you catch my drift.
I can sneak up on the herd better without conversation.
Arguing, you mean? I'll go with you alone. Jagrees can ask his incessant questions to the wind.
Why did you even agree to the trade if you can't stand a minute of my presence? If you weren't...
Enough! Jagrees, Baladia asked you to switch with Caliph so she could spend time with you.
What?
I didn't even read
If
the
I
option,
heard
sorry.
right, Jagrees led you off course so he could spend more time talking with you.
Really?
Now you talk it out while I get those behemoth cables. Where did you last see the herd?
Oh, up on that ridge. And take some arrows with you.
Thanks.
Search for the convoy's tracks. A bunch of animals in this area. Dude, there's all kinds of stuff like going on in gaming right now. Like,
Got it.
for some reason they have visas, so I'm like wondering whether or not I even really want to go through with the whole like South America trip that I had planned. So annoying, dude. Like, if there's one thing I hate, it's getting nickel and dimed. And the number one reason, guys, the number one reason I don't travel is because of those prices, those costs. They just keep stacking up. And I'm like, dude, I don't need to travel anywhere. Like, I could totally have a great summer just
So I saw the convoy here, huh?
sitting my patootie here. I don't need to so much as leave the house. Why do I keep getting dismounted? I'm not hopping off, it's dismounting me for some reason.
They must have gone to follow the river.
Maybe because of the quest progress.
We have him now.
Yeah, every single time she has an update, she hops off the mount. Great. Is there an enemy? This is Shellwalker. What am I looking for here? Looking for cables. A little bit lost. Corruption Glaze Root. Yeah, I'm gonna try an override here, of course. I don't even know where those parts are. Gotta be a little bit careful because they could flip around on me, literally. Looking for cables. I can't find cover either. Can I try for a 2-for-1 here? I'll try the big guy first. Yeah, aggro. Oh. Let me try to go back in. If I could just like turncoat one more, it could really help turn the tide of battle. I didn't get here. Trying to find it. I don't even know what's happening here anymore. Rocks are flying everywhere. I can't get a clean override. Guess we can fight him. Gotta back off. Didn't back off in time. So annoying. You guys, sometimes the things I say make sense. Gather the cables. Why is this so hard too? Of course there have to be enemy machines. Here's a campfire I'm gonna use. Where are the cables? Are they just scattered along the river here, or what? Corruption. Part of me does want to get back into WoW too, but I don't know if it's well advised. I don't know. I just don't know exactly like how much time off I'm gonna have. If I could just have him fight one of the shells.
Easy, easy.
Yeah, I want to get at least one of these big guys. Try to get this guy. Please don't shock me, please. Make the override come through. Okay, back off. Watch out. Back, back, back. Okay, got it back. Big mess. Let them fighty tight. I believe I got 2. Shocking. A lot of enemies. A lot of damage. Everything flying everywhere. I really just need better guns against these stupid things. Alright, here, let me try. Try some fire. I think it finally died. It finally died. I can pop a mid. Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
soon enough.
This goes to show, guys, there is a lot that you can get done with a simple override in this game. That's why I opt to go for overrides too, because it is a big like resource save. Like you save a bunch on resources by doing it that way. See a bunch of stuff just everywhere. More coils. Take it.
Got too much already.
So much carnage. Campfire discovered. I don't think I need to use it at this point. Okay, I'm still looking for cables, believe it or not. Contains a freeze element. Okay, where are the cables though? Is this... Wait, what? Am I supposed to kill these or what? Okay, apparently, yeah, you are supposed to.
Let's get this over with.
This thing's about dead. Okay, it's striking back. We're essentially trading. I need something. Ow. Something strong I need. Please just die. If it wasn't for the quest, I would say he can live, but because of the quest, I just have to kill him.
Can't be too prepared.
It looks like the wind finally died down, so it looks like I will be able to play basketball today. I'll try to keep today's Horizon episode within an hour. And then, let's see here. As promised, I will have a Success Principles episode when I return from basketball. And I may also do a walk today because the weather is so nice without the wind. I'm just going to teleport back, might as well. I'm going to have to BRB again, I believe. Once I arrive, I'll BRB. Let me check the time. 40 minutes in, guys. 40 minutes in. Please remember to support the show. I say it all the time, though. Like, comment, share, subscribe to Nation Film Storm Show. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Much quicker this time. Okay, let's get this quest turned in. Hopefully I get good news soon. I
You've
already
got
know I
those
have a
behemoth
position
cables,
lined up
don't
for
you?
next year.
I knew you'd come through.
And Jagris and Baladia
I just don't know what
should
else
be
I can count
along
on.
eventually.
We've been expecting you ever since they came back. Whatever you did, it worked. Now they're off snogging in the shed.
Finally. She put me on guard duty for a month, so I'm glad it was worth it. Thank you.
No problem.
I see you survived their bickering.
Barely.
I could say they struggle in love because they're young, but the old rarely fare better. Thank you, Aloy, for enduring them.
A generous reward. I like it. I'm getting to the point where I'm full on resource, so I want to go ahead and sell some stuff off. Okay, I'll do this here. Sell anything that's like specifically for shards I want to sell. Looks like I am not finding much. Desert glass, go ahead and sell. Scrapper. Yeah, sell all this stuff actually. Metal block. I guess. Processed metal. Watcher scrapper, a bunch of hearts. A bunch of braiding. Thunderjaw. Do I need any of those? I don't really know. Pretty sure I don't need these. Getting to the point like where I have so much like extra stuff. It's just like a constant process from now until the end of the game in terms of inventory management. I'm sure to bring that up in the review. Like, inventory systems are sometimes tedious, and in Horizon Zero Dawn, that is no exception. I mean, this inventory system is clearly burdensome, right? Like, it obviously is. Because you have to go through and you have to repeatedly delete, sell stuff out of your inventory to make room for other stuff. And that is something that I find annoying in games. Like, I like being able to just loot stuff and not worry. I like not having to worry about inventory space and resource. And just to experience the game world and explore and have a good time. Alright, there is a campfire here. I hope there is not an achievement tied to campfires because there are, of course, so stinking many. Like, here's one, here's one, here's one. Like, I'm probably going to have to dedicate at least 5 episodes to finding them all. Probably. Because they're just so numerous. I don't want to have to promise, like, anything in that regard. Like, I don't want to have to say, like, I'm going to get... Here, I guess we could try this one. I'm going to get every campfire. Like, I don't want to have to say that. I don't know. Like, if you have a vote, and I say this all the time too, if you have a vote either way, yes, you want to see me fully explore the game world, please drop it in the comments. If you say it's a waste of time, please also drop that in the comments. Like, I need all the metrics I can get at this point, guys, between all my social medias, all my online platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Like, I need as much engagement as I can get across the board. And so, again, if you do have a vote or say either way, please do say something. Okay, I'm looking for this quest. Visible out of reach. I think it's in these ruins. Like, I guess I would say that. Like, if you look at a game like World of Warcraft 2, I think World of Warcraft is a template and example to follow for most MMO and open world games. back in the days, and I sometimes talk about WoW too, like back in the days of Classic, or what I should say is Vanilla, which is the original version of WoW, of course, you had what were called Runecloth bags, and they were 16 slot bags. Now, they were basically the best you can get as a level 60 raider. Like right up until, I believe, the Burning Crusade, if I remember correctly. But now, they have like, if you play, oh shit, dang it. Now, if you play retail, I should have done this. I'll do it now. If you play retail, they have, like, over the course of time, they have like netherweave bags, and I don't even know what they have now. I can't even remember. We're going for the armor, of course. That's probably going to be the last thing I have time for in today's episode. Now, like, before they had 16 slot bags, and now they have, like, 32 slot bags. They have, like, deep sea bags. And so the Blizzard development team did engineer solutions, supply crate, to that problem. The problem of inventory space, because, of course, as time went on,
There, fits. I just need to slot in one more.
players, raiders,
It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby.
would loot more stuff. And this was before the day and age of Mogs and the transmog system. I feel like inventory is easier to manage in World of Warcraft now than ever.
I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
Okay, I understand. 12, 15. That would be 3 o'clock. I'm trying to figure this out.
Maybe there's some
3.
more information nearby. Something that looks like each dial has 4 positions.
Yeah, I understand it.
Maybe if I get each dial in the right position.
That's 6. Corresponds to time. 21 is like this.
Did it.
Okay.
Now to check the door.
It's in military time.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Like I've been saying, guys, I do plan on having an episode just dedicated to lore, where I'll go through and I'll just read all the logs. And that'll be like a special bonus episode after I beat the game, I assume and presume. There's just so much to do in this game, guys. There is so much content. Like, there is no shortage of content. I'm still not even...
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
Again? Is that needed for the clamps? Health potion I couldn't pick up. Dang it. Is there anything else to do here before I move on? Ultra Weave. Dude, that looks so cool. Gather power cells. How do I do that? Gather... How do I zoom out? Or yeah, floor up. Well, I just want to take off that flag. Where do I find power cells? Oh, from outside. I just have to borrow these, right? Is that truth? Wait, what? You can't pick them up. I'm drawing a blank here. How much time do I have left in today's episode? 52. I really want to do this before the end of the episode. Today. If I can help it. It's hard to say, like, just how close I am to actually beating the game. I want to say I'm over halfway. Like, I think endgame is basically level 40. as far as I could tell, and I'm already like level 40, so I've got to be getting close to end game. I just gotta be VeggieTales.
These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Okay, this one is a little bit more obscure. 270, 450. Hello, luck. Where do I find the cores? I don't have them in my inventory. Gather power cells. Wait, what?
No
That's
room.
great. Where do I find power cells? Does it say in the quest text? Gather power cells. Okay, well, at the risk of seeming obtuse, like, how do I gather power cells? Where do I find them? Ay, ay, ay. I wonder if I should look it up online. I don't like ambiguity. I sometimes talk about it, like that's basically the reason for guides. Because I'm the kind of guy that can spend, like, I don't even know, like I could spend hours trying to figure stuff out. It just says gather power cells. It doesn't say... It doesn't say how to go about doing that. How do you even get out of here? Okay, that's one way. Where do I find power cells? Oh, it just says gather them. That's helpful. Okay, I don't have those. Okay, let me look it up. I know. If you're like, oh, he has to use strategy guides. Well, I mean, I'm trying to save time at this point, and I feel kind of bad because of how long I was away from keyboard AFK in this episode. I'll make it up to you by just looking this up. I don't want to like what they call pussyfoot around. Like I just want to get this done. They can be obtained in the main quest line, Gaia Prime. Underground bunker, All Mother. What? Go to map. This is so confusing. I might not be able to do this in one episode. The Womb of the Mountain. I may have to just come back. Gift from the past. Power cell. There's a power cell in the Grave Horde. The mountain that fell. I think I'm just not far enough in the main quest. Acre's End. Like, how far am I in the main quest? Apparently not far enough. They're all in the ruins. I might legitimately just have to come back to this quest. That's annoying. Heart of the Nora is this one. I'll go ahead and start this quest before ending the episode. What? Yeah. What? Whatever. You can't fast travel down there, apparently. Alrighty.
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace. Watchtower's burning, but the sentinels had time to lay track.
Can I override this, please? I'm gonna run. Run, Aloy, run! Pop a pot. Run! Watch out for fire, run! What happened? Can I please override this? Please. I think that's a no. Dude. I just want to override. Ay, ay, ay. Can these people leave me alone?
I missed.
That's right, you did. Good for me, bad for you. I'll take the water. Fine, I'm looking for like an objective or some place I could save after starting the quest.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Yeah, buzz off before I turn around and start shooting with arrows. I can easily defeat you, by the way. Easily. I don't because I'm pressed for time. I'm trying to just get this quest out. Okay.
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
Or if I should just save here. I feel like once I get started, like, events are going to be set into motion. There's a middle flower here as well. How am I on time? Already at time. Okay, so yeah, I think what I'm gonna go with, guys, is I will go ahead and end here for today's episode. Like, I guess I could apologize about the absence, but like I said, the toilet was stopped up. I had to use the auger to get it fixed and cleared. I'm glad I did. Please remember to support the show. I mean, I have 0 views, so I don't really see any disadvantage at all from not continuing the episode. I basically just treat this as a hobby, and I just kind of see it as me sharing my hobby with all of you. I basically just do what I want to do. I don't stress it too much. I don't worry about it all that much. And I do consider your input. If you have a vote either way, please do comment. I will plan on continuing Heart of the Nora in the next episode. We weren't able to complete Ancient Armory because it seems like a lot of it is locked behind progress in the main quest. Like, the power cores are tied to ruins that are only accessible, as far as I know, only accessible through completion of the main quest or quest in the game. So I won't worry about that too much in today's episode. I'll just kind of keep playing the game, and then as soon as that armor becomes available, as soon as I get the 3 cores, I think what I will do is I will continue back on... Oh, finally you can see me. I'm telling you guys, like, if you're in the market for a PC, and you're looking at getting Victus, like maybe just watch my show and you could just see how it plays out basically. Like there were interviews last year that I was invited to that I was not able to have the camera up on because of this laptop. And every single episode, whether it's the audiobook series that I have right now, or Cider House Rules, any playthrough that I do on the show, if my camera is not up, just fully blame HP Invictus. Because the way the camera is working right now is how it should have always worked. Okay. This is a 2-year-old machine. It is not obsolete. It is not bad tech. It's not even a bad computer manufacturer. Like HP is a big company. I'll put this question out there. Like, why is it that a machine that's not even 2 years old does not get warranty support? And why is it that the camera malfunctions at all? This is a 2-year-old machine. There should be 0 hardware failures or issues at all. The camera should work. The microphone should work. And the problem with this laptop is, again, like the reason I have to use this headset for you to hear me is because the onboard microphone isn't strong enough to pick up the sound of my voice. And then you've seen firsthand, if you follow my show and watch, you've seen firsthand the camera issues and how they play out and pan out. Like my webcam was down for most of today's episode and it wasn't on yesterday at all because of the camera failures. Like, and it should be known, it should be out there. HP Victus, fix your machines, fix your cameras. Do not sell laptops with a faulty camera. Because I already feel like I'm basically a living ghost. Like, people don't see me as it is. And really, it shouldn't matter all that much. My visage and me showing up on camera, it shouldn't be that impactful. Like I sometimes talk about how interviews are basically a beauty contest, how people are considered just for their looks, and looks shouldn't be a part of the process at all. And that's the main reservation I have in getting a webcam, is because I just look at my existing show, I look at my numbers, and I just ask myself that question, will it make a difference or not? And I just put it back on HP. 100%. I just put it back on Victus. Fix your computers. Make it. I don't care if you have to do an update or whatever you have to do. Fix it so that way the webcam works each and every time without fail. Without fail. Like when I boot up my show for the first time in the day, I want it to work from the get-go. I don't want to have to, like I said in this episode, pussyfoot around and try turning it off and on and switch between the different scenes and Streamlabs. Like, no. I just want to be able to have and put on a good show where I want to be able to show up for my fans, for my Storm champions, for people to see me and follow the show and support the show without technical difficulties and problems. And is that on a 2-year-old machine, not even 2-year-old machine, too much to ask for? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. And so I don't want to go on this like big rant right now, but basically what I'm saying is if you are a computer manufacturer, do better. MSI. I had an MSI that I bought in 2020. It died. It bricked out after just 2 years of owning it. It stopped turning on in 2022. That's the main reason I bought this machine. Because it's gotten to the point now where computer manufacturers have gotten lazy. MSIs and HPs. I can't say anything really bad about computers that I haven't had the opportunity to use, like Acer, Asus, Lenovo. As far as I know and as far as I'm aware, those are good machines. But this is my simple message in so many words. If you are a computer manufacturer, focus first on making a good machine. If you do not make a good machine, do not sell laptops or desktops. Don't. And the same thing for game manufacturers. If you are making and designing a game, don't put it out there if it's not great, if it's not excellent, if it's not like stellar, just don't make it. Focus on quality first. Make good products. Offer good services. And that's my message to every business out there too. Focus on quality. How do you think it looks too? If someone catches my VOD, like let's say tomorrow or a week from now, and they can't see me on the show and they can see my frustration visibly clearly on the show, how do you think that makes HP look? Like, it doesn't make us look good as a team. Do your part and build a good machine. So I don't have to worry about shopping on Amazon for a webcam when it's already a premium for USB slots. Like, I have only 2 USBs on this machine, 2. And one is currently being used by my controller, and that leaves one other. And if I plug a, like, I don't know, if I plug, for example, a webcam into that slot, like, I cannot plug anything else in. I can't plug in a mouse. And that's the good thing. I can't plug in the standalone mic either. The standalone mic, here, I'll show you. I can do it without upsetting this computer. Again, and I'm very gentle with my computers. I'm very gentle with them. So as far as I'm concerned, if your computer fails, it's on you. MSI, HP, I'm looking and talking about you. I refuse to buy an MSI again. And if I keep seeing camera issues with this HP, the same goes for HP. I'm not buying another HP laptop, period. I don't care if it's Omen, Victus, whatever. Fix your computers. Do not sell faulty machines. I don't care if it's a driver issue or whatever. Fix it. I am not on the software development team. I'm not on the hardware team at HP. This is someone else's job. Make it better. Do better. Fix your machines. Make good machines, and then you don't have to worry about customer complaints and rants like the one I basically have gone on. Anyway, please, as I've said, please support the show. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Donations, Vim Stormer Show. Anyway, I was going to show you before I wrap up the episode. This is my Blue Yeti Nano. I bought it from Best Buy. I will be using it for today's, I got to keep remembering it, Success Principles chapter. This microphone uses, I'll show you, a USB. So if I use it, again, it takes up real estate. It takes up space. I've only 2 USBs on this laptop. And that's the good thing about this JBL headset, is because it uses only a headphone jack. It does not use a USB. And so, like, I'm basically talking to all manufacturers now. If you make peripherals, if you make computers, anticipate the wants and needs of your customers. Like, if everyone uses USB, you know, if you're not the first 2, you have to sit out then. And so, like, for example, when I'm doing my audiobook for Success Principles, what I think I'm going to do is plug in my mouse, my other mouse that uses a USB 2. And this mouse is great, by the way. I think I dropped it one time and it hasn't been as sensitive since then. It doesn't work quite as well. It doesn't work the same. But it still works to this day. Like my Lenovo downstairs, it still works to this day. And that's the hallmark of craftsmanship, if I could talk. Craftsmanship. Solid build quality. And I mean, that's it. Like, quality should speak for itself. Your product should speak for itself. And it's great if you can rack up a bunch of reviews on Amazon or Target or Walmart or whatever online platform you should choose to purchase your machines on, directly from the manufacturer, whatever. It's great if you can rack up a bunch of reviews, but your product needs to stand on its own. It needs to. Because if it doesn't, again, I will refuse to recommend MSI or HP to anybody at this point. Until HP gets its act together and I can rely upon this camera, I refuse to recommend it. Or if I do recommend it, it's going to be with a caveat that I have no concerns or complaints about this computer performance-wise. It's a strong machine. It can handle games. I was able to play through basically every Resident Evil on this machine. I was able to play through Sekiro without any issues, and I've been able to play through Horizon Zero Dawn with only minor, I think it's called tearing or like frame drops. And then Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk 2077, I had significant performance issues, but I do not see that as an HP failure. Cyberpunk was and still is, to my knowledge, a challenging game to process. And I don't roll in the money, guys. I was looking at a laptop, I think, was it yesterday or the day before, a $4,000 Acer Predator. And so I know, like, if you can afford it, you can get the best machines. This computer, for this computer, I went the budget route. And I shouldn't have been penalized for that. Because I like living on a budget. I like being frugal in my life. And, you know, some people might call it shoestring. Some people might call it an underdog story. If I were to ever make it big and get more than 0 viewers, I would definitely be an underdog story. Like, I might as well be the modern day equivalent of Rocky Balboa. Like, I keep losing like left and right. I keep getting like tackled and beat down, and I keep getting railroaded by the algorithm on YouTube. That's not the case anymore on TikTok, hardly. Like on TikTok, I can regularly get typically over 100 views. But on YouTube, I'm saying YouTube, Google, you also need to get your game up because 0 views does not fly. It should not pass. I know my show is not that bad. It's not that bad. The audio is good. The video is good when the camera works. And even when the video doesn't work, the gameplay is good. Like Horizon Zero Dawn, as I said, was a prime contender for 2017 Game of the Year with the quality of game that it was. The few complaints that I've had have been very minor, like inventory, and sometimes the frustrating combat scenarios are annoying. But, and of course, I'm annoyed by the ambiguity of gameplay sometimes. But on the whole, the game is a solid game, and I will strongly recommend it. I can already see it being a favorable review for when that review should come out. I'll hold off on doing my review, recording my review, until I fully beat the game. And as I said, I will plan on having a bonus episode where I cover basically just all the lore. I go through and I just read all the data logs, and if there's any like bonus time or leftover time, I might do some of the audio logs too. And maybe just do like a lore recap in that episode, or like a story recap. But what I've been saying in so many words, guys, I say it all the time. Like, comment, share, subscribe, donations, Venmo, Stormer Show. Because if you watch the show, please pay it forward. Please support the show. If this show is ever going to be a success or big, it's because of viewers like you. So thank you. As I say it time and again too, I'm appreciative of any and all support that this show should receive. I definitely don't think I could do this without you. That's why I say it in every episode. Please remember to support the show. And HP, fix your computer, fix your camera, Google and YouTube, push this episode out there so people are able to watch it and see it. And then how do I put this? Like, if I stack up in my life, if I look up, I think that's the best way to put it. Like, if something good happens to me, I'll be able to reinvest back into the show. Like, this microphone was $100 at Best Buy. This computer that I'm streaming on right now was about $800. This headset is about $40. I don't think this game should be all about money. I think it should be more focused on value. Like I keep saying, like quality and value. I want to be the value streamer, the streamer who made it basically on a shoestring budget, who defied all odds and all expectations and is still put on an excellent show anyway. And I want my Storm champions to keep like getting out there and just keep building me up, building my presence online and championing the show. If you do, you're a Storm champion. I can tell you that much. You are a Storm champion, one of my Storm champions, one of my elite. And if you are, thank you. Because I need as many followers as I can get, too. Okay, guys, so that should do it for my Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, honestly, in this episode, like, I'm just glad my camera is working. That's like the status, the level that I'm on. Like, I'm just glad my camera works. And then I'll see if I can travel this summer. If I do, I will put the show on hiatus. I will probably not stream at all. Or what I might do is I might reactivate my Twitch account and then do like an IRL where I just kind of like document some of my travel experiences. I really don't know. I need the audience though, because if I don't have the audience, I'm not like I don't see the point of an IRL. I just don't see the point. Like as long as this is on the hobby level, like I'm just gonna do it as I please and as I see fit. If it's even remotely inconvenient, I'm not even gonna worry about it. So yeah, thank you for any and all support that this show should receive. Have a good rest of the day. I will be back with another chapter, the first chapter of Success Principles, so please stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.